Hey, Galatan, can you see my screen now?
I can see it. Which which
Okay,
which
so
file are
we
we going to?
we are looking at the farm market exercise file. That is what we are looking at. Farm market exercise file. Have you
Okay.
opened that? Okay, so you are director for your local farmers market association. You are modifying an Excel workbook to help you track the revenue from last season. So that is the overview of this faith project. Change the margins of the summary worksheet to that is 0.75 inches or 1.905 centimeters on the top, bottom, left, and right, and 0.5 inches or 1.27 centimeters for the header and footer. Center the worksheet horizontally within the margins. So work on that in less than 1 minute 30 seconds. Then you share with us what you found out or how you did it. Huh? Okay, some are welcome.
Thank you, Fifi.
Great. So we are working on farm market exercise. So kindly open the farm market, and we are being asked to change the margins of the summary worksheet to 0.75 inches or 1.905 centimeters on the top, bottom, left, right, and 0.5 inches or 1.27 centimeters for the header and footer. Then we are to center the worksheet horizontally within the margins. So how do we do this? What is the approach?
Okay. Let's first of all move to the page layout app. Please,
But
are
I'm
you on the
currently on the
summary
farm.
work?
Okay, let me go to the summary worksheet. Okay, so I'm on the summary worksheet now. Good. So what should I do?
Then move to the. Okay, you select any part of the maybe the table. Then you move to the
Okay,
page layout app.
page layout tab. Okay, I'm there. So what should be the
Then you
next
go
step?
to margins
Margins. Okay.
under the page setup group.
Okay, I've done
Then
that.
you come
So what
you
should
come to customers margins
okay, so
or
that's the
custom
custom
margins.
margins. Okay, good.
They are
Uh-huh.
saying that 0.75.
That mm, yes.
That is the top bottom left corner. Or what's it
Okay.
over there? So
Top,
let's
bottom,
set
left,
it.
and right.
So the
Okay.
top
So
is already
is 0
75 point.
0.75. 0.75,
Okay.
yes.
Now the left
Okay, I can go in there and change it.
0.5.
Is 0.75. The top, left, bottom, and right would be 0.75. Okay.
Okay. Uh
So I'm doing that.
okay, you set it for me.
Okay, 0.75. So I've done that for the top, left, right, at the bottom. And we have 0.5 for the header and footer. But by default, it is already there. Joseph Egan, welcome. So 0.5, 0.5. So I think we are done with that. Then center the worksheet horizontally within the margin. So what should we do? Center the
So you come
worksheet
down,
horizontally.
you can see center
Okay.
center on page.
Okay.
Then you check
That is it.
the horizontal.
That is it. Perfect. Perfect. So horizontal already checked. So I click on that and that solves the question. Thank you very much, Al Hassan. So let's look at task 2. The rental revenue worksheet. Okay, let me restart this because I think to do this again. Hold on. Someone already worked on this. Okay, so let's go through one more time for task 1. So we have to customize the margins. Let me quickly do it. So you go to margins, you go to custom margins, then you change this. This is 0.75, 0.75. Then we have another 0.75 for the left and right. So 0.75, 0.75. Then the header is 0.5. And same for the footer, also 0.5. So already we need to center on the page horizontally. Then you check the horizontally, you click on OK, and that solves the first task. Let's look at the second task. Hide the rental revenue worksheet so it still exists in the workbook, but the tab is not visible. So how do we do this? Hide the rental revenue worksheet so it still exists in the workbook, but the tab is not visible. How do we do this?
We can right click on the rental revenue,
Okay, I've done that.
then hide.
Hide, perfect. So it's as simple as that. Okay, thank you. Let's go to task 3. Save the summary worksheet into the Gmetrics template folder as a PDF file with the name summary. So how do we save the summary worksheet as a PDF file with the name summary in our Gmetrics template folder? So how are we going to go about this? So you've got 1 minute, 30 seconds to complete this. So what can we do? What should be done?
Okay, first of all, let's move to the file tab.
No, we need to go.
You move to the summary worksheet.
That is it. Good. Then I go to the file.
The file tab.
Okay. So what should be next?
Yeah. You move to the save as.
Save as. Then what should be next?
Then you browse to the Gmetrics templates folder.
Okay. So Gmetrics. So I'm already in the Gmetrics template folder. So what should I do again?
The file name, you cancel it and write summary.
Okay. So I've done that. So what should be next?
Then you come the save as type. Then you come the drop down there.
Yes.
You select PDF.
PDF. So that is that. But we were not asked to open file after publishing, so I'm not going to do that. And I'll click on save. That solves it. Okay. So you can equally publish this as a PDF by going to the file. Okay, Samuel, you have your hand up.
Yes, I'm a little confused. I mean, The question is saying we should save the summary worksheet. What we have done, is it not saving the whole workbook?
No, we are only saving just the summary worksheet. Once we are on the summary worksheet, it will save the summary worksheet, not the entire workbook.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
yes, but you can equally come to the export. So when it comes to export, we have what? Create PDF or XPS instead of going through save as.
That is what I know.
That is it. So there's also another option for that. Then you just save it as summary. So let me just open this and see if it indeed saved the the entire workbook or just the worksheets. I'm hoping what we did to see so that is also another process for saving the summary. So you see it's just one page, and all is that particular worksheet where we were on when we did the saving it as a PDF. Is it okay now?
Okay. Yes.
So let's go to task 4. Outline both the columns and rows of the table on the summary worksheet. Outline the columns and the rows on the summary worksheet. So what should we do? How do we go about this? Outline. What can be done? What should be done? Outline both the columns and rows of the table on the summary worksheet. Outline, outline, outline. What do they want? What do they mean? Okay. So what's the process? Alasan.
Boss.
Yes. I'm listening, Alasan.
Let's be on the summary worksheet.
Okay, I'm on the summary.
Okay. Now you go to the data tab.
The data tab. Okay. I'm in the data tab.
Then you go to the outline group.
Okay, I'm in the outline group.
Then under the outline group, you go, there's a drop down under group.
Yes. Which one is it?
No, the drop down. You click on the drop down.
Yes, I've clicked on the drop down for the group. Yes, I've done that.
Okay, you
Should I?
When I saw that thing, the outline may be under the group or the ungroup.
So it
Okay,
is
maybe you
under
can.
the group. It is under the group. Then we have what auto outline. Okay.
Okay.
So there is auto outline when you click on the drop down for the group. Yes. So once you do that, it gives you that outline. So you can see one. You see. So once you click on the one, it collapses everything. Click on the two. Now it comes. Then we have one. It collapses. So it collapses for you to see the total. So that is what it means by outline. So you just don't want to see everything at a go. You just want to see part of it. So This is what it means to outline your data. So if I click on 1, I'll only get to see, okay, the total for breads and pastries, dairy, eggs, and what? Honey, fruits, meat, vegetables, totals. But if I want to see, okay, what went into that, then I'll click on the 2, it expands it for me. So you don't need to hide the columns or hide the rows. And you can do same for this. So you only get to see the totals for the various columns: downtown, hillside park, North Park, Riverside Park, Valley Park, Westlake. But if you want to see what went at, then you can see all of that, the vegetables, meat, and all of that. Is it okay? Is it okay, please?
Yes, it's fine for me.
Okay, okay, perfect. What about Joseph Egan and Joseph Ampofu? Are you all okay? No problems. So let's look at task 5. Sort the farmers market worksheet alphabetically from A to Z by location, then by product, and then by season. So we are sorting alphabetically, but with multiple criteria. So location, product, and what season. So how do we go about this? In 1 minute, 30 seconds. Sort the farmers market worksheet alphabetically, first by location, then by product, and then by season. So what can we do? So as soon as you find the step or the process, just let me know.
Okay, so first let's click on the farmer market.
Okay, done that.
Then we'll click on sort.
I'll click on sort.
Yes.
Where? Where exactly
In the
can I
data
click on?
tab.
In the
So
data
in the
tab.
data tab,
Okay.
we have sort.
Okay, I've done that. But if you are sorting, you need to select a particular location within the,
Location. Yeah.
within the table before you click. Aha. Okay. So what's next?
So first we sort by location.
Location. Okay. So
Yes.
I've picked location A to Z, then by
Yes.
product. So how do
Then
I
we
add the product?
add another level. Add level.
Okay, add level. Okay, then
And
by
by
product,
product.
and then by season.
And by season.
Okay, good. And I'll just pick what? Season. That's it. They are all in A to Z, A to Z.
A to Z,
Okay,
yes.
and that solves the problem. Okay, thank you very much, Samuel. Okay, so let's look at our second project. Then we have one last project to complete the practice exam, practice exercises, and that's going to give us a total of 105 tasks. So if you can repeat this one more time at your respective locations with the files of you do it the second time, and the third time you want to test your understanding on this, then I can connect to you remotely. That is, so you are ready to take the exam. Okay. So let's look at our next project, which is the fundraiser. The fundraiser. So please open that particular exercise file. The fundraiser. That is club fundraiser. So you are the assistant director for a group of regional horseback riding clubs. Members of the clubs in your region are raising funds by selling cookies. You are modifying an Excel workbook to track their sales. It can be 2016, 2013, 2019 or Office 365 or 2010. It is still the same concept, the same procedure. Okay, so let's go to one. On the fundraiser worksheet, delete row 4 from the entire table only. We are to delete row 4 from the entire table only. So how do we do this? Deleting row 4 from the entire table.
On the entire row 4, we select from column A to I.
A to I.
Yes.
So I've done that.
Then right click.
Okay.
Then we go to delete.
Delete.
And table row.
Table rows. Perfect. Okay, so that is done. So let's look at task 2. Display all of the formulas on the cookie sales worksheet. Display all of the formulas on the cookie sales worksheet. So how do we do this? Display all of the formulas on the cookie sales worksheet. Display all of the formulas on the cookie sales worksheet. So how do you display formulas on the cookie sales worksheet? Display all of the formulas on the cookie sales worksheet. How do we do this? Yes, Joseph Egan, Joseph Ampofo, are you with us? I'm sure Ampofo is in a trusty heading towards his home. That's why he's quiet. What about Egan, Joseph? Okay, so how do we display all of the formulas on the cookie sheet? What is the process? What is the procedure?
Okay, you go to the cookie sales worksheet and let's see.
Okay, I'm on the cookie sales worksheet. We've got formulas in here.
And go to formula.
Okay, go to the formulas tab. So what do I do?
Then you go to formula, or is it
Auditing.
formula or
auditing.
something like that group?
Yeah, formula auditing
okay.
group. I'm in there. Yes.
Then you click on show formulas.
Show formulas. That is it. So it's as simple as that. So if you want to know the formulas used in a particular worksheet, you go to the formulas tab, formula auditing group, then you click on the formulas, show formulas, and there you have it. Okay, is it okay? Okay, so let's continue. Samuel, could you please mute yourself? Figure the fundraiser sheet to display rows 1, 2, 3 on every page that is printed. I think we've been through this. I think this is the 4th time or 5th time. Okay, so configure the fundraiser sheet to display rows 1 through to 3 on every page that is printed. So in 1 minute 30 seconds, let's see if we can solve this. So you want row 1 through to 3 to repeat on every page. Let me go to print, the print preview, and check what is happening before we come and apply the settings. So if you look at this is so we've got 2 pages. So on the second page, you don't see the rows 1 through to 3. But when you go to the first page, you can see the word row 1 through to 3 headings. So how do we automatically let the system, repeat it on the next page? That is what this particular task is about. Okay. So with that said, who is done and who can help us solve this? Okay, Samuel.
Okay, I answered this the last time, so I was thinking somebody would want to take it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Joseph Ampofo, can you help us with this? Joseph Egan, can you help us with this? Or Alasan? Yes, Alasan.
If not, then we can go through again.
Okay, no problem.
Right.
Yeah, let's go through again. Okay, Alasan, I'm listening.
It's like you are calling me.
Yes, we are trying to solve the problem here. Oh, you're not paying attention. Okay, Samuel, take us through it.
Okay, so first we go to page layout.
Page layout.
Okay, so then under page setup, we click on the small icon to the right,
The dialog box launcher.
the dialog box launcher. Yes.
Good. Okay. So where do I go again?
Then we go to sheet.
Sheet. Okay.
Yes. So under the print titles, we have row to repeat on top.
Okay, so this is a row to repeat at top.
So
Okay.
then we click on it. Then we select from 1 to 3.
Okay, from 1 to 3. That's it. Then we click on OK.
Click on OK.
Yeah, that's good. And you can actually come and click on the print titles here. You don't even need to click on the dialog box launcher. So
Okay.
once you click on print titles, you still get to that same location. But
Okay.
if you click on the dialog box launcher, you would have to move it to sheet.
Sheets. Okay.
Yes. So I think this is good. Okay. So let's look at task 4. Apply the orange accent to fill and white background 1 font color, and apply the bold format to the cell range A2 through to B2 on the cookie sales worksheet. Apply the orange accent to fill color and white background 1 font color, and apply the bold format to cell range A2 through to B2 on the cookie sales worksheet. So how do we get this done? How do we get this done? Mhm.
Okay. I would want to go again.
Okay, no problem.
So first we have to go to the cookie sales.
Okay, so I'm on the cookie sales now.
Then we'll select the cell range A2
Okay,
to B2.
B2. Okay,
Okay. Then we go to the home page. We go to
the
home
tab.
tab.
Home tab, yeah.
Yes. Then we go to cell style
Cell style.
under styles.
Okay,
So under styles we have the accent 2, the orange accent 2. It
but
did
we have,
not give any percentage. So we use the last.
yes,
In my view, I'll use the last one because that is the accent 2, the orange accent 2.
orange accent 2, and they're talking about
Yes.
fill cow. So they do not make mention of any cell style. So you need to take note of this. It's about fill
Oh,
color.
okay. Fill color.
Aha. Yes. So where can we find the fill color button?
Let me check again.
Fill color button. Where can we find it? Because when you see the group, you see the paint bucket. That's a fill color.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So on the drop down, then you can look for orange accent 2.
Accent 2. Okay.
So that is selected. Then we apply the white background
White
1
background.
font color. And the font color is fill color, right?
Yes.
Then we come to the drop down, which is what? White background
White
1.
background. Yes.
That is it. So we are done with that. And apply the bold format. So if it's bold within the font group,
Under
we have the
fonts, you go
B.
to both. Yeah.
That is it. Or Control B. Then it has the same formatting as that of the what? Row 1, but with different font size. Okay, perfect. So let's look at the last task. On the fundraiser worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bronx Club members. On the fundraiser worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bronx Club members. On the fundraiser worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bronx Club members. So how do we do this? On the fundraiser worksheet, configure the table to display only records of the Blazing Bronx Club members. Yes. So how do we do this? No one? Alasan, Samuel. Alasan, please mute yourself. Okay, so do you want me to do this? I can't hear you.
Yes, I think you should go. You should do it.
Oh, but this is straightforward.
Let me
Okay,
see if I can try.
yes, try.
So we go to the fundraiser worksheet.
Okay, yes.
So under the club membership, we have the blazing to be the blue color. 1 minute. Let me see if I got it right. So you just select
Yes.
only. So let's click on the drop down
That is the filter handle.
the
Club
filter
name.
handle. Okay.
Yes.
Then we select only the blazing
Blazing
bronze.
Bronx. That is it.
Yeah.
You click on OK. Then that's all you see, right?
Yes.
Good. Are you sure? Let me check. You only want to see Blazing Bronx. Okay.
Fair.
Yes.
But we are
Because if
sorting
it's
based on the club member.
yes, the club, yeah, club membership.
And then,
And this is the color.
okay. Then we have to go to the first name and the last name column. Where is it, the A
Okay.
column or what is it? I think
Yes,
that's the
I've seen
place
it.
that the
Yeah.
members are.
Okay.
Then you click the drop down there.
Okay, I've done that.
Then you sort by color.
Yes, filter by color. Then we select
But we are
the color for Yes. So we are filter, we are not sorting.
Okay.
Because
So you
sorting by
select the,
color.
then
It
you
only
select the
gets what?
blazing
Bronx. So those within the blazing bronze are this because they have that particular color. Let me try to see if you're on the right track. So filter or sort color, because if you sort by color, then what it means is you are just sorting.
Sorting, yeah.
Yes, and you are not displaying only the blazing records. Are we?
Okay.
So we don't want to do that. Let me okay, filter by color, blazing brown. Okay, so let's click on grid project and let's see if we got it. If it's wrong, then we will have to check the steps they used just to be sure of what we've done, which is the task 5. Okay, it is still being graded. So that is it. Is it okay now, please? So if you
Yes,
want
it's
to,
okay.
yes, if you want to display on some selected records, you filter, but sorting will definitely display all the records, but put the ones that you sorted above. That is the meaning. Okay. So I think we've got about 10 more minutes to end the session. So I would like for us to push this session to tomorrow, where we only look at project 7 of 7, which is the forest nursery. And now you'll be on your way to practicing on all the exercise files that I've shared with you. Once you feel confident to take the exam, you let me know. Then I will schedule for you to take one of these, all the 3 practice exams, just to test your level of proficiency when you are under time condition. Okay, I think
Okay.
that will be it for today. Let me stop sharing. Then maybe you can just tell me a thing or two about what you've learned from this. Okay, so who's going to go first? Oh, no one to talk. Okay, Samuel, I'll say.
Okay, so from my end, I think that on the club fundraiser, there are a couple of things that I picked.
Okay.
For instance, what we just did with the filtering by the color.
Yeah.
Because initially, when I tried, I actually sorted, so it was showing. I mean, it has sorted it by the colors,
Colors,
and all
yeah.
the colors were showing. So I wasn't too sure. That was why I was
Oh,
saying that I wanted to try, but
oh,
I
okay.
realized that when you filter, it will show only the ones that you want.
Oh,
And
okay.
again, I've also the question before that, the one that we were supposed to fill the color and the fonts, the color font, and
Yes, fill color and font color.
yes.
Yes.
So that one too, I had a different opinion, but now I understand that
Okay.
part. So I think
Okay.
that's also new for me.
Okay. Then that's good. Okay, Alasan, any new thing? Or you are okay with everything? Okay, let me go to Joseph.
Okay, so yeah, I arrived at home about 10 minutes ago. That's why.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah, I learned about how to show the formulas,
Okay.
but
Okay, good.
I learned we have the function keys. Some of the function keys, when you just press, it will show all the formulas.
A shortcut for that. I'm not
Yes,
sure if if I'm aware of that. But I'm sure there is a shortcut for that, but I don't have
There's
it.
a shortcut. Someone showed me long time. I've forgotten it. That's why.
You forgot it. Okay, there is.
Yeah, if
Go for
you
that.
select the
Worry.
cells, then you press a key, one of the function keys, it will show all the formulas.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's my contribution. Yeah.
Okay. It's control plus the plus.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
the control plus the plus sign on
Okay,
the key.
okay.
So once you do that,
Yeah,
yes.
I'll try it out tomorrow, sir.
Yes. No, some of these things you just Google, you find it. You don't even need to keep them in your head.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys for coming on this webinar. God willing, tomorrow we will meet and talk about the last project for practice exam 3. Then you'll be on your way to becoming Microsoft Office specialist in Excel. Okay. So bye-bye and see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Okay, bye bye. Good night too.